don't know how to say this. But I feel like I want to give up on my sons. Like, they lazy, they dirty. The one 14-year-old, he's rude and disrespectful. The boy told me I need to get a better job and make more money, and I need to buy a better house. And I am a single mother of 5. These niggas don't do shit for my kids. I do everything for my kids. They won't clean. They won't do chores. Like, they won't walk the dog. They won't do nothing but play the fucking game.
Perfect. What is going on, my brothers? I appreciate you guys tuning in to another episode over here on A&A. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Now, shout out to this young lady. I'm never here to bash women. That's not the point. Fellas, what this is a learning opportunity for us men, because mark my words, you're going to start to see a lot more women who are single moms getting on the internet begging for help. Why? Why, fellas? Is because now the consequences are showing up for their actions. You see, the issue that a lot of modern Western women run into is that they want to be in charge until things get tough. They don't want to listen to a man. They don't want to be under a man's control and down with the patriarchy. But what a lot of women don't recognize is that the reason our ancestors and our forefathers created these systems was to protect women from themselves. They knew if they let women go out there and pick their own mates and be promiscuous, they already knew what the outcome was. It's like, you don't think another society has been through this? No, there's nothing new under the sun. And so this is why in days of old, the family was heavily involved in pairing a woman off with a man. No, you're not going to go out here and be a 304. You're going to be barefoot and pregnant. You're going to have structure, but a lot of women don't like that. They want to be able to go out here, party, have their 304 face, and then run back and find a cleanup guy. But like I said yesterday, a lot of women are not able to find that guy anymore, especially talking about 5 kids. Like, come on, I might have gave her the first 2, maybe even 3, 5 kids. I'm like, okay, at this point, baby, you just don't care. You are literally living for the day. You're not even thinking about tomorrow. So there's no way I can have any kind of sympathy for her. Like, she's made her bed, now she has to lie in it, and she's looking at everyone else to feel sorry for her and save her from her own decisions. But anyways, let's hop into this next clip, and then we'll probably wrap it up for this episode.
Community was the beta test group, guys. They were the group to now then put it in other communities. I don't need a man. That didn't start with white women. That started with black women. Now we hear white women saying the same thing. Unruly kids, that didn't start in the white community in that same way it started in the black community because it was raised by women. Now you have more and more white women and Hispanic women. It actually goes black, Hispanic, white. They have raising single kids and they're feminizing. We have black communities run by black women and gay guys. Black Lives Matter, the organization, was started and ran by 3 fat lesbian women talking about break the patriarchy. That means break the father. They can use that as cover because if you say something, how dare you, you're not black, you can't say nothing. So they had unfettered access to a community, and a whole swath of Americans in the belief that they're being nice and tolerant kept their mouth shut, and this thing was allowed to go on. We've killed more of our babies than any other group before it even had the light of day. More of our babies were killed in abortions than black people during slavery, bro. You start looking at these numbers, you're like, who's the real racist?
Who think you don't like us, you don't like black women.
Oh, yes, I do. I love black women. I'm a black woman myself, and I got 5 daughters and 4 sisters, so that would, be ridiculous of anybody to assume that. As I said, we have just never had anybody challenge us on our behavior. We've never had anybody to say, well, let's look at what we do. We know what he does, and he's wrong in a lot of what he does. But his wrongness, his guilt, does not ensure our innocence. We have a share in the problems that we have in the black community. And just because we are dressed up and have a job does not mean that we don't practice some aberrant behaviors that end up infecting our homes and breaking up our relationships with our men. And
that's going to be it for this episode, guys. As always, I do appreciate the support. Like, comment, subscribe. Until the next time, it is Paradigm. And I'm out here.